friends! Today is a very special day and a very special episode because it is very near and dear to my heart. Thanks to the new Superman movie coming out today, I've decided that you know what? I am gonna record an issue I wrote specifically for Superman. Now keep in mind his story is going to be a little bit more dark than Batman's for once. So do try to keep that in mind as I read to you issue number 1 for my Superman DC fanfic. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Issue number 1. Setting, Daily Planet newsroom. Similar format to Entertainment Tonight, with Lois Lane conducting the interview. Lois Lane is a Native American woman who is a member of the Navajo tribe, wearing earrings made of beads the color of the Navajo tribe's flag, with soft brown eyes and tan skin, wearing a pantsuit and a mic strapped to her chest. Across from her, sitting in a matching armchair, is Superman, smiling at her like he just told a joke. Superman looks identical to Bruce, but his suit accentuates his muscles, making him look like he has a bigger build than what he actually does. And especially draws attention to the shape of his chest, which he has the symbol of the Kryptonian people drawn on his chest. He has a mic attached to his collar, and he doesn't have a cape or a bit of his suit that looks like he's wearing underwear. But what his suit does have is a red bit that makes his boots look like they go up to his thighs. They don't. His pants are just colored that way because he's a big fan of optical illusions. And it's funny to him for a man to wear thigh highs. Lois. Hello, darling viewers. I am Lois Lane, and today I am in an interview with the one and only Superman. Superman. Glad to be here, Lois. Lois smiles and turns to Superman, moving to the edge of her seat while Superman remains relaxed in the chair. Let's start with your name. I mean, your real name. And how the moniker Superman came about. Superman. Well, my real name is Kal Zor-El. And Superman isn't really something I came up with, actually. People just kind of pushed it on me, and it caught on. I don't mind it, though. It sounds really cool. Lois looks surprised at him, expecting a bigger fight for him to keep secrets, but then smiles and continues the interview. Lois. Do you mind if I call you Kal, then? Kal smiles, looking Lois dead in the eye, deciding to flirt with her in this instance. Lois, you can call me anything you like. Lois blushes, and some soft snickering could be heard around the studio. With her next question, each frame of answers will be a flashback, visually showing Clark's answers, but their words showing in differently colored narrator boxes in the corners. L is such a unique last name. Is it common in whatever culture you're from? Kal. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I was adopted, you see. I don't know exactly where I was born. Lois. Oh, I see. Then where did you grow up? Kal. Well, I'm not going to tell you the exact location, since my parents value privacy. But what I will tell you is I was raised on a homestead deep in one of the many forests of America. My parents were never anything short of loving and taught me everything I needed to know about controlling my powers. Lois. Were you homeschooled? Kal. Kind of, but not really. You see, while I did learn about the world at home, I actually got my high school diploma from an online schooling platform. So I would say I was digitally schooled. Lois: wow, I didn't even know that was an option. Cal: you'd be surprised how many don't. Lois: how old were you when your powers first appeared? Cal: well, there weren't any sudden appearances, but more new developments of abilities. I was always able to lift more than the average person since I was a tot. My mother always says I gave her a heart attack when I first lifted a tractor tire, while it was attached to the tractor. Lois: sounds like there isn't a lot out there you can struggle to lift. So how can you stay in such good shape? Well, there's more exercise than just lifting that can give someone muscles. However, I would like to keep some secrets. In this instance, there is a flashback to an image of Cal customizing his suit with an optical illusion tutorial playing on a laptop in front of him. Lois: I see. Well, last question for you today, Cal. Do you ever get curious about where you came from and who your real family is? Cal shifts in his seat, going from a relaxed position to serious, making eye contact with Lois, the smile fading from his face as though he were looking straight to her heart. Cal: sometimes I wonder about my biological family, sure. But just because I was born because of them doesn't make them my real family. Neither does raising me, making me feel safe, feel loved. The kind of safety that allows you room to grow as a person. That's what makes a real family. I'm curious about my ancestry, but at the end of the day, that is only a fraction of who I am. A narrator box shows up during the interview, calling Cal's name, and we go to the present day, with Cal in a bay area of a small fighter jet, with Bruce calling Cal's name. Bruce: Cal Zor-El, we are here! Get ready to drop off. You're gonna need to get to the meteor belt. Remember the plan. Cal puts on a mask helmet and locks it into place, the helmet being suited for space travel. Cal: okay, I'm ready, Bruce. Let's see whether that ship is friend or foe. Bruce then nods, opening the hangar. Bruce: good luck, old friend. Try not to die. Cal: please. I'm Superman. I'll be okay. He takes a running start and leaps off the hangar door or into space, heading straight for a giant spaceship with a shape similar to a boomerang. End of issue 1. Thank you for watching this today. I am so happy you could join me. Share with me your favorite Superman moment down in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. For me personally, one of my favorite Superman moments has to be one from My Adventures with Superman. I love how big of a goofy guy he is in that show so much, especially when it comes to Lois Lane. But my favorite moment has to be when he owns up to the truth of him being Superman to Lois. Straight to her face. That has to be my favorite moment in that whole show. And I love it. I love it! So good! Anyway, don't forget to buy my book. It'll really help me out if you want to support me. I'll have the link in my bio and in the description. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more. If this video gets enough likes, I may just be inclined to record the next issue of Superman early. Who knows? But at any rate, hope everyone has a great rest of the day. And until we meet again, may the brain rot consume you.